Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Melissa with A&M Hobby Farms, and today, well actually this week we've had quite a bit going on. I've got a few little garden things at the barn with some of the animals, and right now I am next to my woods but my garden is in front of me, and I got this new T-post sprinkler and it was $17 at Family Farm and Home. And I love this thing. So I usually have to move my sprinklers around about 3 times to water the garden adequately. And I bought this, and I think I'm going to be able to go get a second one and just use 2 of them and be able to run them both at the same time. Now I have 2 sprinklers running right now. I have another one over in the back that is over by the corn, but it doesn't do a very good job, so I do have to move it around. So I'm going to turn you around and show you some of the garden, what's going on, and this sprinkler, and it is running right now. Okay, so this is the sprinkler, and it just sits on top of a T-post, and it's got 2 little things that you can hook into it, and it does go all the way around like in a full circle, but right now I just currently have it like missing the spot that I'm standing in. Then the other one is the other sprinkler. Oops, the other sprinkler is back there. So like right here we're missing, I've got a little bit of corn here. I just planted today, but so here we've got all of my garlic, and I got T-posts stuck through the middle of it just because we have snowmobiles, and I had planted it in the fall, and I didn't want my kids driving anywhere near where the garlic was planted because they do tend to drive over through the garden area with the snowmobiles just driving around the yard and stuff. I've got little mounds here. These are my pumpkin. I just got the 4 mounds of pumpkins. And then that. And then over here we have beans are actually pretty high right now. These are volunteer beans from last year, and so they are the Kentucky pole bean. And then I did plant a whole thing of beans along that row, and then I've got dahlias on the end, and I've got 2 cattle panels here. There used to be a third one, but I moved it out front. So I've got my tractor tire over here, and that has the strawberries in it. And then this whole row through here is all of my sweet peppers, and I have a couple of hot peppers. And then all these rows of tomatoes. Every one of these cattle panels has got tomatoes. We planted about 182 tomato plants is what was planted. Some of them are sun scorched or sunburnt. I'm not sure how you. They're sunburnt, sun scorched. I'm not sure. However you want to say it. And then these here are from last year. They actually, I missed taking them out of the ground, and they are. Oh, I forgot what it's called. I'll remember it later. So I'm putting down the black tarp. This one here got moved. I did order more of the stakes. These tarps were from last year, and they work out really well. I like how well they work out, so we will be keeping those. And then, like, all tomatoes, all through all of them. But this is kind of like what I was talking about with the sunburn. They've got the yellow on them. This one here, it's touching the ground. It's got some bug damage already. And so, like, when they do that, I usually just take them off. But here it's got, like, sunburn on it. And then this is weeds. I missed a spot full of weeds. And I rototill in between these until I get the stuff up. This one here, just zip ties are breaking. I left these ones up last year, and so I do need to redo those. These are the potatoes that I did a video on planting. My sprinkler seems to have a leak over here, so we are going to have to fix that. I do have 2 rows of corn coming up. 2 big rows, and then 2 next to it that you can see that. I was going to walk, but the sprinkler is coming right at me. These are the onions right here. I put a new seal on that sprinkler, so I'm not sure why it's making the mess that it seems to be making. I'm sinking a little bit, so we're going to do something about that. And then here I've got the strawberries, which I got a ton of them on the ground, but these ones here, I've already got strawberries coming in. They're good sized. Got a couple of volunteer sunflowers in with the rows. Something happened to this. This was not like this earlier, so. And then the potatoes are all going to end up getting covered with something. And then this is our flower bed that we put in this year. I would put strawberries in it, but the strawberries did not make it. So I got this here. It was a clearance plant. And then I got a bunch of different colored dahlias in here. And I'm not sure what this one was called. And then this is my bush of strawberries, asparagus all through the one side. And then my blueberry bushes are in there too. And we're going to have a ton of strawberries coming in. But that is what I've got going for the garden as of right now. And I'm going to, oh, the bird's got a bird nest up here. And if you see you see her with a bird and then or the worm, and then just to the right, she's got her babies in there. Oh, she flew away. I'm not going to disturb them because I don't want her to get mad at me while she's trying to feed them. Alright, well, thank you for watching. And we'll keep you updated on the garden and how it's going. And it definitely does need weeding. I do know that. Got water coming at me. I don't know what these are, but this is the plant that I got from that FFA sale that I put on the cattle panel with the rose bushes. And then you can see the top, so it's got that all up it, and then all through the top part is the rose bush. And I do plan on putting one on this side. Right now I just got a hosta, some decorative grass. And then I got this, but it's not going to bloom. Oh, maybe it will. So this one, it's just like there's just a twig left. Most of it didn't come back. And then it started dying here, so I didn't think it would. But if I look up here, I got like what looks like little buds started. So, and then it started growing up in here on the top. So it looks like I will end up having some nice growth on that. And hopefully it'll survive and thrive. And then here I've got this side. This is the side from the road, so you see this, and it's got that. And then the rose bush goes up over the top. And like Rosa Sharon's, I'm going to come in and probably mulch this. There used to be fencing up here, but... And then this Rosa Sharon, like half of it's not coming back. It's looking real sad. It got hit. The lilac tree one of them did not survive, the other one did, but it didn't put off many blooms. Then I've got this rose bush here. The arbor is broken to that one. And then I got these two little rose bushes. I think they got too much shade because they're just as old as the other one, but they don't. I am going to get a couple flowers on them. Everything is red. I found somebody with yellow ones, but they were a little pricey. But hopefully one day I'll get some yellow. But for now, all of the roses that I have are all red roses. Got the first rose of this rose bush opening up. It's very small. They're very, very small roses. But the rose bush is massive. This thing looks amazing. When it's all open. And I'll take a video of that when it all opens. What you doing? Hey, no eating my toes. Do you see your pretty faces though? Aww. Aww. Nope. Ow! No bite in the toes. No bite in the toes. Yeah.
Our dad moved the thing.
I know.
We've never been this close to going. Blake! Blake, don't chase it.
He's fine.
Come after you. No, the mama will just
Oh!
you.
That'll stop you dead in your tracks, won't it? Do you want...
You're all cranky today? Come on.
I'm videotaping.
Come on. Come on.
Go away.